What's up, guys? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, this literally does not work. Man, it's been busy today. It's been really, really busy. You're probably getting sick of seeing me today, but you know what? It is what it is. Maybe you'll catch up tomorrow because there's a lot of stuff that's going on and things. You know, we had Mike Fisher talking about Stephon Gilmore and stuff, a couple hours ago. So we, want to know what's the chances of doing that. Will the Cowboys make any moves? Hell no, they're not going to make any moves. They're broke. They're broke. They got $5 million. How do you think you're going to sign somebody like Stephon Gilmore that's looking for a new contract? That's old. I'm tired of old players. I want some young, hungry pups out there, okay? Young, hungry guys that are trying to get their first ring. Forget these old guys. Just stop that. And I've got actually loaded in the shotgun right now Tony Dorsett, who's talking about he wanted to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. It blew my mind. And I haven't even been able to get that out because, well, there was the Stephon Gilmore stuff. And then, of course, I had Randy White, of course, giving us the look. Yeah, that death stare. And then, of course, I had Drew Pearson, of course, shouting out the Joe Boo Sports Report. It's been busy. And my girl, Gina Thorne, Gina, she's gotten a bunch of different racks and stuff from us and things. Great support of the channel. She sent me this clip from last night. I've been so busy, and I'll be honest, I'm a football whore. That's all I do. I'm just a football whore, and I pay attention to that mostly. And I've been so busy getting ready for the CSA show that I didn't even see the headlines and stuff. So apparently, a gruesome leg injury for Conner McGregor last night on his leg. The thing about it is, Dak Prescott was there and saw it. Let's look at the clip real quick. Ooh. Let's look at the clip.
So we'll get these two brackets up. Yeah. We'll mount the AC unit. Okay. So you can bring those line sets back in.
Yeah, that's not fake juice. That's real emotion there that you can see on Dak's face. It's funny. No, it's not. Let me stop that. It's not funny. There's nothing funny about any of that. One of the things that will get you banned on my channel is when you make fun of a guy getting injured. I don't care if it's Carson Wentz or anybody else. Making fun of somebody's injuries, when you think about what football players and athletes do to entertain us. Let's be clear. When you think about, a quarterback getting a shot in the ribs there for pain and they pierce his lungs, when you think about seeing Dak Prescott literally have that ankle just snap and seeing him back out here running around, we've seen some gruesome injuries that guys come back from. Things that you and I would just be done. We'd scream like a little bitch, okay? So for Dak to see that had to be flashbacks because, the good thing is with pain, and I can tell you right now, you don't remember pain. You can remember being hurting, but you don't physically remember the pain. You don't feel that pain. You just know that you were hurting. And I remember, for myself personally, my injury was nothing as traumatic as Dak's, broken ankle. But I remember my ACL getting torn. And I know a bunch of some of you going to comment and say, oh, here we go with that same story again. Okay, so I'm Al Bundy. Okay? I'm old, and I deserve to be able to tell my same stories over and over again. Okay? If you don't like it, then don't watch. But when you see your knee go like this, sideways, when you do step back out on the field for the first time, you start thinking about that injury. You start thinking about, is this thing going to hold up? Or the thing that happens to me, even though I tore my ACL back in 83, summer of 83. Whenever I see somebody's knee do that, I remember, and it's kind of like one of those things that you kind of, you grab for your leg. You don't remember the pain, but you remember what you went through. And that was deja vu for Dak last night. I can tell you by the look on his face, seeing that, one, being concerned about the other individual, but two, thinking that was me back in October. That's the bad part about sports, especially football. There's nothing like football. And you're always one play away from being career over. Which it didn't have to be that way. Reality is, football players nowadays, they're modern day gladiators. I tell you one good thing though. The NFL at least has recognized or gotten enough flack about it, and they've been forced to change the rules. Sometimes they're a little bit ridiculous, okay, on some of it. It is a contact sport, and there's going to be contact to a point. But they've gotten it now, so they're trying to legislate to keep these guys healthy, because a lot of times, and I'm glad to say that today when I was at the CSA show, seeing like Butch Johnson and Tony Hill and Drew Pearson and Randy White, that these are guys that are well into their 60s and things, and that they're doing well. But I have seen some that have been in their 50s that have been in bad shape. I remember, and I'm not sure how old Jim Kelly is right now, but I remember at the Super Bowl in Dallas, which was what, 10 years ago? This is before he had cancer. I remember seeing Jim Kelly. He was sitting on the couch in the lobby of the hotel. I'm like, oh my God, Jim Kelly. Can I get a picture with you? He said, sure. But you have to sit down on the couch because I can't get up. Let that sink in for a minute. Jim Kelly at that time was probably about my age right now. Not that I can get up very easily at 55 with 5 knee operations to my credit. Appreciate what football players do for your entertainment. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I got more videos to do. I was going to do a haul, show you guys all the stuff that we got today, because a lot of it's coming to you, but then news keeps breaking. They keep disturbing me. All right, peace.
All right.
Bless you, brother.
Broke ass media in full effect.
Broke ass media. Drew Pearson, original 88 Hall.
Oh.
Yes, sir. In the house. TV in the house.
On to the next line.